put in a proposal for the solvent prize, and we were one of 28 selected. And our project is a microgrid project to service the community of Omono, and we're utilizing this guy's invention, and what he's proposing is like a microgrid solar farm, but along with the just the regular solar panels, they're putting reflectors on it, so you get more energy and it runs more efficient. And also, he has this. So the company is called SoCool, and it's all based around cooling the panel to make it more efficient. Right. So by cooling the panel to make it more efficient, it makes it more efficient. But then also what we're doing is we're also taking that heat off of that panel and actually storing it in a thermal battery and converting some of that heated air into compressed air. So we won't have a battery system for our backup. I think we'll have like a few batteries, but our backup system will actually be a diesel generator that's been converted into a steam generator. And so our battery will actually be steamed air.
So you're capturing the heat,
From the
creating the steam,
Yes.
or capturing the heat through the air, and you're creating the steam. That's going to be your generator?
Yeah. So we're going to store it in these air tanks, and then at night it's going to kick on to this diesel, formatted generator. And that's how it's done. So we're not going to have that battery footprint, all that kind of stuff. And so it'll be kind of a pilot project for this guy. He has other projects that this is already working. We're like one of his first to be kind of like scalable to go to like this level. And then he's scaling it to be like a bigger level stuff. So, and that's one thing with our nation is we're very innovative because we're trying to, figure out solutions that are more environmentally friendly, more in alignment with our culture and our values, right, and coming from it that standpoint. And so, a project like this getting pitched to EGAR, it'll never get done here in Hawaii. But for us, we took,
How much power are you generating, baby?
How much power we generate in the village? That's something for right there. Sorry, I should probably memorize that. But I mean, basically, it's 20 houses. So it's 20 households.
For this project that you guys are doing?
Yes.
So how much energy are you going to generate?
Well, so the building itself will be about 160 feet by 60 feet wide, and it should generate enough for 3 times what the village puts on. So it should be about that's what we're shooting at. And with this technology too, because of the cooling aspect, it creates this like condensation from it.
Right.
So every day it'll condensate about 200 gallons of fresh water.
Wow.
Clean
water.
Clean water. Also, we were just going to do it on the ground, but because of our village, it's a limited flat area, we thought it'd be poho, so we're actually putting the panels up.
Carport.
Yeah, well, we're going to actually build a multi-purpose building.
Oh.
So it's going to be like at the highest part of the building, 30 feet tall, and the lowest part is going to be 6 feet. So it's just going to be a one slope kind of building. So we're going to have 2 stories. And so we did this project with some of these kids from Waina and Nanapuli side, this summer program who
Kaiaulu.
Kaiaulu.
So they came out, and so we did this thing. We took them down to the site and we asked them, what would you put in a building like this? And so they came up with all kind of ideas, like, they want an education center, a health center, a place to do food processing, weight room, like all of these different things. And so it just gave us kind of more ideas. To me, we haven't really named the building yet, but we're calling it a VAA. I'm calling it a VAA building because it's like when a VAA sets sail, it has like all of the foods it needs to establish life in this new land. And so we envision like every pool on wall, starting off with one of these VAA buildings. Because we had to go through building the pool walls ourselves because there wasn't really a pathway to do this. So we had a lot of iterations, a lot of, but if we was to ever get land again, we'll build this first. Square away the power, also have economic engines inside the building. They can produce stuff, and then food processing place. For us, we want to put a sawmill because we already have projects we're doing with sawmill stuff. So it's going to be one of these multi-purpose buildings, and it's the building is actually going to be constructed by our guys. We're going to be cutting down invasive eucalyptus from our invasive eucalyptus forest, and we're going to be taking about 40 150, 250 foot long trees down and bring them down, build them up, and then we're going to start work there. So it's going to be a pole barn in the beginning, and then we'll build the building in phases. So we'll raise money to close it in and do all the fancy stuff. So total, if we was to build it all one time, I think we estimated this building at like $3 million. But we can do it at phases. So like the solvent prize, money that we've raised, we have enough money to actually do the foundation, do the final, mechanical drawings, engineering drawings. So that's all getting finalized this month, and then next month we'll probably break ground on this building. So, yeah, that's our building, and the concept is that sovereignty is not just political, right? Sovereignty is taking control of your destiny, right? So today the enemy or the biggest barrier for Hawaiian independence today is not the state or federal government, it's our own dependencies. When we can solve our own dependencies, we're gonna be independent. You're not gonna need the UN or the US or anybody to recognize us. We're just gonna be independent. And we're just gonna grow in power because other people are not independent.
All right.
So, and this is like a pod system. You can create independent communities all over the island, right? Take the profits that we generate from Pu'uhonua, okay, we will buy another property somewhere else, draw the bar building over there, start something else over there, and do this in different ways. But building more self-sustaining, independent communities is kind of our, not waiting for them kind of thing. Because to us, we're gonna go and do this anyways because they owe us this, right? They owe us reconciliation. So anytime we challenge by the government that, oh no, you don't can do this on your property, you don't can do that. But no, this is reconciliation. You guys is outside of that. You guys not gonna do that. Reconciliation is gonna happen on our terms. So we need energy reconciliation, we need food reconciliation, we need all of these different things. You guys not gonna do it for us, we're gonna do it. We'll figure them out. Right? We think this can be duplicated all over the place. So
and that's how we spread our independence, our sovereignty, right?
Yeah.
By doing it to where it's practical and feasible for other communities, maybe smaller scale, but doable.
Yeah, and something that can be passed on to the Kiki in the community. That's the most important part. The knowledge transfer part back to the community. Because you cannot bring in these experts or hire these guys to run your power system.
Right.
You have to learn how to build that capacity. So, there's a lot of education that's going to be involved in doing this, and that's all part of, that should be the holistic view of energy independence, encompassing all of that. So like building communities, in the future, we should, like I just was talking with Sebastian about this, like we should always look at them like, you know, they're islands unto themselves. You guys like build an 800 home community. Okay, you gotta figure out your power. You gotta figure out your water yourselves. Or else we're not gonna build them because we're all tapped out. And so it's gonna put the impetus on creating more self-sustaining communities, which is gonna be better in the long run.
Yeah.
All of us. But that's it. Yeah.
May I ask, sorry, he's on the job. I've only been blessed to go once, but so the people who live there, are they working like there? And that's like, you know what I mean? It's like totally circular economy, or they go get job, go come back then?
Right
You know what I
now,
mean?
because we have entrepreneurs, a lot of them are working from home because we have a market every month that, you know, it makes an economy for the village. So we have a lot of at-home entrepreneurs. I would say, yeah, about 50% work at home, 50% work outside.
Yeah.
But the idea is for 100% to work there.
Because I love what you're saying about the jobs piece, right? Because we are saying, and I think something for me in the circular energy economy, I really feel like there's a lot of worth and value in figuring out how to reuse solar panels. You know how like
Yeah.
there's reuse Hawaii,
Yes.
reuse these materials,
Yeah.
because that's a lot of waste that we're gonna be dealing with. And for me, I think those are engineering jobs. Like it's not an easy thing to do, and I bet you like Sebastian or Shake knows better. But in terms of like what I've learned about other places doing it, this is skilled labor, right? It's valued, and so just but it's also hard to do. But I think,
No, it's
and not the
hard.
nation, but also, you know what I mean? It has to happen.
It's not hard to do because it can be scaled, you know, like manufacturing, recycling, you know, it's just, we gotta find a process and how to do that, but when you're doing it at that small level,
Right.
I mean, I think we can.
Yeah.
It's not impossible.
Just bring people, not do it just once. Just come show us once,
Yeah.
and then
Same
we
thing.
get them.
Exactly.
I love it. Thank you.
Yeah. That's about it, guys. You guys got any questions?
Go for it.
So, I don't think I put my question right. So, you're not sure how much energy you're going to create? But
Oh, no,
it'll be
I-
three
we-
times the amount of what your 20 homes need,
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. We do. I just never, I should have read
Memorized it, yeah.
Yeah, never memorized it.
There's so much details.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But-
just started kind of dramatic talking. Another the numbers guy.
The wood for the building is coming from your land too, right?
Yeah, the wood from our building, is coming from the land, so we're saving on, you know, the building. So our idea is it's gonna be Hawaii's first totally green building.